Hey guys, it's Theo, just sharing another video with you guys. We just finished our, I believe, second week of West Side Story, and that's going decently well. We had some really amazing audiences this week, I do have to admit. It wasn't yesterday, but one of the shows was a little bit dead, sad to say, and that was probably, no, it was the Benefit one. Surprisingly, the Benefit one was not as much energy, but Friday night and Saturday night were, I think, the best audiences that we had. Very good energy. Oh my goodness, lots of energy, which was great. Preston, he's our riff in the show. He actually did the speech, the curtain speech. So usually it's like the director or someone else, but they were not available. So because of that, he did it, and he knows how to really liven up the crowd right before. So that was really great having him do that. And the shows are going really well. Today I also had auditions for Annie. I sang All I Care About Is Love. That is from Chicago. That went well, except the thing is, though, since they had over 60 people audition just for tonight, they decided to cut every song down to a minute, so literally they stopped you if you made a minute, even though my song was like a minute and 5 seconds. They wouldn't let me sing my last 3 words that I have, and which really stinks is because those last 3 notes are the highest in the whole entire song, which really stink because I didn't have the chance to actually sing that, because that's the main point, I guess, of the song is the last part. The part was the all I care about is, and then you really hold out the word love at the very end, and I didn't get chances to that. So hopefully they know the song decently enough, or they might know what note that was, and maybe that might help, but I don't really know. I was kind of disappointed, actually, to be honest, because I was working on that song for a long time. My music teacher, Dennis Craig, he actually came to my auditions and he played for me, just that way I can be able to hear the music properly, because the person who was playing the piano, accompanist, it wasn't that good, to be honest. He made all the songs a lot slower, and he didn't know how to read the music that well for a lot of the people. I stayed there for the entire thing of the auditions. I might stay there tomorrow too, depending on who's auditioning. I got to see a handful of people. That was really cool. Seeing them again, and they're like, Teo! And I'm like, hi! So that was cool. That was sweet. I got a lot of hugs and everything like that, which was great. Work is work. I hate it. Not much to say on that part. But tomorrow I do have an interview for a training position. So they are going to do some interviews for that. I think the interview's 1 hour long, they said. And it's where you get to teach them something about the actual programs. So I'm going to teach them how to work with commitments and save offers. And then if they like it, they'll let us know by Friday if we get it. I hope I do. Even though, yes, it's still with the same company, which is lame, I still get the opportunity to teach people what I know instead of being on the phones all the time. So crossing fingers for that. Me and a friend of mine got a project that we're working on. It's for one of our friends. Her name is Corian. She wrote a script of some kind, and she wanted me to be the director for it, which is really new and very exciting. I do have to admit, it's a new experience all in all. And then one of my friends, her name is Taylor. She's the cinema photographer for it, so her and I are working on that. We hung out today and we actually discussed action shots and where each shot is going to be, and we're writing them down so that way it's a lot easier for when we actually do have the auditions. So that's really great. In the Civic Theater, there's this one guy that is very dramatic, sad to say, but he wanted to talk to me about a few things the other day, just yesterday actually, and when we were talking I didn't really know what he was wanting from it, but then he told me that, he's like, oh, I know that you're transgender and all those other things. I'm like, great. I'm just like, first of all, I asked him on who told him. He didn't say, but let's just say I did not feel very uncomfortable with it. He said that he's like supportive and everything like that, which is great because he's gay and his family's supportive. But the thing is, though, is like this is the first time he's ever actually spoken to me in a nice way, compared to all the other rehearsals where he's usually either pushing me around, making fun of me because I don't know sarcasm, one of my friends, Aubrey, she's trying to teach me some, so I'm slowly understanding sarcasm. But even still, I thought it was really weird how this guy who's not very nice to me decides to actually talk to me. And he brought that up, and that brought a lot triggering memories, I guess you could say, because I don't want people to know necessarily in the theater, because then they treat me differently. I'm like, heck, I changed with a bunch of guys and everything. So it made me very uncomfortable, I do have to admit. So yeah, but that is all that's really going on lately. I was able to have food for the last 2 weeks, which is great. Now I just have to wait until, I think, Thursday or Friday to get my paycheck from Blue Cheese, and then I can actually get food for this coming up week. So until then, I'm not going to be eating much. I have some apples. Yeah, I do have some apples still. So I'll be eating some apples and crackers and little stuff like that. I have some pudding too. Hey, a little bit more of snacks, I guess, than a meal. But yeah. But plus side is, though, we do not have a show on Wednesday, so 3 days off for theater, I guess you could say. So I'm excited for that. And then we're going to have continuous processes on West Side Story. We have 2 extra shows, so we end on the 21st now instead of on the 15th. So that is what's going on. Next week I'll let you guys know if I got into the Play for Annie or not, and also if I got that job. So until then, see you guys later. Bye-bye.